Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favorite Gimp of the Limp, and I am finally back with some more Conflict of Heroes. Got held up for a few days, my birthday, kids' birthdays. We got Thanksgiving coming up, so a lot of different things going on hold me up, but I'm finally back at the table with some more Conflict of Heroes. I got us set up for the next round. We're getting they only did a few other little basic maneuvers, nothing major. So we're pretty much where we had left off in the previous video. We're going to take and get jumped right back in here with our next round. Make sure we keep track of my caps. You can see that they are not back up to 8 where they would have been previously. I've lost some vehicles, so I'm not getting the maximum amount of caps that I could have had. Now, if I lose enough vehicles that I get down here to 3, they'll only fill up here to 4, so I will still get at least 3 on each round. Also, over here, we're moving up into this turn, and it's got Battlefield Confusion, which is going to affect some stuff depending on who wins the initiative. If they win the initiative, or if I win the initiative, because as an AI action, they're going to mark my highest firepower unit closest to theirs as spent. So that's going to be really bad. I'm going to lose something big right off the bat. Well, not lose it, but it's not going to be, available for my use. So that's going to really matter whether or not I get initiative or if they get initiative. We got our deck shuffled up and ready to go, so we can get started here into this next round. Before we get started, I do want to make sure to mention, do the subscribe thing, notify thing, all the usual YouTube thing that you hear everybody ask about. Make sure you support the channel down at the links in the below if you can. And not just my channel, but the other Wargamer channels as well. Make sure you support those guys too if you can, because I can guarantee you we don't do this for the money. We don't profit off of doing this. It's all like goodwill nature type stuff, because when it comes to the equipment and the programs and lighting and all the other crap, microphones and stuff that you need to do the YouTube thing, it adds up after a while, and the money that YouTube sends you definitely does not cover it. So help out if you can. Okay, so to do this for the initiative, we're going to do it the easy way. Instead of just doing 2d6, I'm just going to do a d6 for each of us. White's going to be for me, black's going to be for the AI. Whoever gets the highest will have initiative for this turn. Let me take and get it down the actual turn. There we go. Oh, and they get it by 1. The AI is going to have the initiative. They got a 3, I got a 2. So I already know what their first action is going to be. My closest unit to theirs, that's the highest firepower, unfortunately, is my King Tiger over here with a firepower of 15. It's just a few hexes away from some of their units. So their first action, I don't even have to draw for. They're going to go ahead and automatically flip him to spent. That's their Battlefield Confusion event that's on for this turn. That is unfortunate, because if they hadn't, I would have tried to do something with him. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to take a shot. Okay, I was actually wrong, and it ended up working out from the previous video, because I had shot with the King Tiger up here, and I had damaged this Russian Sherman tank. But unfortunately, I actually didn't have a line of sight. I had missed this little line around it, which signifies the hill. Right, when I was taking my shot. And the way that works is when you're taking your line of sight, if the enemy unit is on the edge of the hill like this, all right, so if he was 1 hex farther, then yeah, I'd have a line of sight to him. But by being 1 hex back, it's considered to be like a plateau thing. So he's not close enough to the edge of the hill to see him. Your line of sight is obstructed by that hill, because you can't get deep enough to actually be able to see the unit. So I wouldn't have had a line of sight on him. But it ended up working out the right way anyway, thanks to karma, because the unit had its hit taken off. It was auto-rallied, so didn't lose the unit, and ended up working out. All right, so since I lost that unit, I'm going to take and try to get this Stug moved up. He's way, way, way back over here. That's just going to be my first move. We're going to go 1, 2. I'm going to try to shoot him up this road to get him closer into the fight. Maybe put him over here where I was originally thinking about putting the Hetzer. Hopefully he will not roll a 1, because that's what happened to him last time. He got spent very quickly. All right, 4, he's good. Perfect. All right, so now we can draw for the AI, and this is going to open it up, because all of the units are now no longer spent. You see I flipped over all the counters. Everything is good to go. All right, so nothing there. I don't believe they have anything at priority. Because, yep, the last priority I had was here. And because I wasn't smart enough to use my AP to save that unit, they blew it out with a low attack unit, too. Only an 8 firepower, which 8 firepower is actually good by normal unit standards that are traditionally in the game. But when you have things like a Ferdinand with a 15, with the monster tanks, 8 firepower isn't that high. I know they don't have at least 5 units in line of sight yet, so we're not going to worry about counter actions. AI and a 0 defense modifier hex closest to a unit or mission objective, move towards. Okay, that is going to be some of these guys over here. Him or him. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, they're both in this. Now, he doesn't have a line of sight. Right? I think this one's, he's in light wood, so he doesn't have to move yet. He doesn't have anywhere. He could basically move forward. I'm trying to think of the best way to move this rumored enemy. Because I think, line of sight is blocked for me getting to him. He had moved up a little bit farther because of this wreck here blocking line of sight. So I can either move that one or I can move this one. Let's see. I really can't decide which way's best for the AI because he's kind of stuck out in the middle out there. This one's over here. I think it'd be better to try to get him in some cover because my Ferdinand's coming up. Actually, if he moves up 1 hex there, 1 hex here, he'd have line of sight down to my Ferdinand. Because this doesn't... Oh, sorry, I need to back up the camera a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. If he moves up to here, he's going to have line of sight down to my Ferdinand, and depending on what unit it is, might actually be able to put a hurt on him, or at least... potentially cause some damage. So we're going to have that one do that. So he's going to move there. And we're going to draw to see if he is spent. Oh, that is horrible for the AI. That spent him because that was 2. 1 extra for the light woods. Oh, that is horrible for them. But it does put me in the position of attempting to go ahead and reveal that one. And I know for a fact it's going to be something. So since this guy's stressed, I'm going to go ahead and fire with my Ferdinand. We'll move him up later on, try to get him farther on. I'll try to probably just go back and forth with him. But the Ferdinand, again, and someone had mentioned this in one of my previous videos, the fact is, yes, you do have to have equal to or greater than 9 to cause a rumored enemy to reveal. The reason, again, why I go ahead and draw for them instead of waiting to see what's rolled is because with a firepower of 15, I know I'm going to get equal to or greater than 9. I know it's a foregone conclusion, so I go ahead and draw as soon as I declare the fire. It just makes it easier than having to worry about it later. So let's draw for our Ferdinand here. All right, looking away. No possibility of no enemy because I drew all those first. Looking away. Let's grab this one. What is this? It's him. This is it. That's the one. That's one I told you guys earlier that I had switched out actually because I noticed that this one was more powerful. This is their commander. This is the JS3, which really I think looks like an IS3, but it's their most armored, heaviest firepower unit. Let me look just to make sure. Yeah, that's 15, 19, 20s. Yeah, that's better because I think it was this one originally. It wasn't that one. It was one of these. It was one of these 85s that I was originally planning on using as the commander tank. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but I remember that I looked at this and I was like, this is so much more powerful. So we're going to use this one instead because I want them to have like the absolute best chance they can. So this actually lucks out for us. Let's grab a control marker. This is going to signify that this is the command tank, and this is actually good for us, right? Because if he had appeared way over here, then the game would take so long. And that's actually not a bad thing. The only problem for me is it'll just take forever to record it. But with him appearing here, I've got a lot of units right in this area. We might be able to get him stuck in because I win, and I'll actually have a victory point, like a couple of points in my favor. Because right now the Russians have 1 victory point. They have 1 ahead of me. But if I am able to kill this guy, that gives a 3-point swing and it ends the game. So it swings in my favor, right? But his armor is friggin' 25, right? It's 24 here, but in this territory, it is 25. I mean, that is just sick armor. So it's going to be really hard. Even a flank on him at 21 is going to be hard to do. Let's go ahead and flip him over so we know he's spent. Remove this rumored enemy. All right, so I'm taking my shot. I know that it's 15 against his 25, so my hit number is going to be 10. I'll tell you what, to start off with, I'm not going to use any cards yet. We're going to wait. I might use them later, just depending. I might get lucky. I know there's no way that I can potentially blow him out in one turn. Hold on, let me look at my cards. Actually, yeah, we're going to go ahead and use this card because this is one that I don't have to spend extra points for. It's a command card. It adds +2 to my firepower. And the way that I was thinking about it is this Ferdinand has one of the most powerful guns I have on the board right now, right? And if one of my most powerful guns on the board has a very small chance of actually being able to damage this guy, then I want to increase my chances as much as possible because otherwise I'm going to have to just drive up on him, get adjacent to him to get that adjacency bonus, short range bonus, and use that to try to hurt him. So this will help. We're going to use this, add 2 to our firepower. That gives us a 17. So instead of our hit number being 10, our hit number is going to be 8 or better. It's not a 7 or better. I prefer a 7 or better as much as possible with a 2d6 roll, but I'll take an 8 over a 10 any day. So that's our goal. Let me kick that a little bit to the side so we know there's a control marker under and we know that he's the command tank. All right, let's roll for it. We're looking for an 8 or better. Let me actually set this card off to the side so I know that I've spent it. All right, come on. Big money, big money. There it is. There it is. Oh my God. If I had got train tracks, I would have killed him in one shot. Oh, had this been a 6, that would have been game. That would have been game had I done that. But I would have hit him either way, actually, since that was an 11. So, yeah, we got him. All right, now let me look away here, and we're going to draw a counter, see what he gets. All right, drawing, not looking. We're getting suppressed. All right, and again, since I'm playing solo and filming for you guys, I am not worrying about worry about hiding these. We're just going to have it out. We'll just set that next to him so we know what is there. Oh, God, if my King Tiger wasn't already spent, I could throw my King Tiger up here and try to get him. Because with his suppression, his weapon power is down. The ability for him to make an attack is so much higher. But now with the command cards over here being shuffled, there's a very good chance of an auto rally or a rally coming up. And he'll get a bonus if it's just a regular rally since he's in defensive terrain. He's so close. All right, let me roll for my my sped check here before I forget to do that. Oh, God, I almost got him. All right. No! God. Oh, I sped him. Damn. I really wanted to get another shot. Okay, this is bad because now my vehicles that have the best chance of blatting this guy, because where he's at, I need, all right, just even to have a 12. Let's think about this for a sec. I got to have like a 13. Yeah, I've got to have a 13 firepower just to hurt him in his position. And unfortunately, the only 2 vehicles I have in this whole entire area over here that can actually hurt him where he's located, unless they're directly next to him, are both spent now. Now, if I get on the flank of him, that's different. If I attack him from his flank, his armor is obviously lessened. Or if I get directly on top of him, his armor is going to be lessened. Over here, though, my only 2 vehicles that are over here both have the ability to damage him from the front. But now that I know that the command tank is here, that's my winning objective, I might just have these guys just peel off and just come running straight for him as quick as they can. Try to swarm him. I might lose tanks in the short term. Well, I can't give them too many points. I got to keep him from destroying too many of my tanks on my way to him. All right. because if they destroy too many of my tanks, I'll lose too many points. Where it's at now, I think I can lose one more tank and still win. If I lose 2 tanks, then it's a draw. And then if I lose 3 tanks, they're still going to be in the lead, even if I am taking him out. Damn. Okay. Yeah, we got to work on this. All right, so let's draw a card for him. We know what our objective is. We know that the commander's there, and now we can really start to push. Okay, so nothing there, nothing at priority range, highest attack rating, AI closest to a unit that just acted. That's this one. And the highest attack rating that they have that can actually be seen is this guy. This one hasn't been spent, so he could actually do something. Attack +1 AP, but he doesn't have range. Or he doesn't have line of sight, rather. Because he's plateaued as well. He's too far back on that hill to actually see either one of my guys sitting over here, so he's actually not going to commit to the attack. Hit AI closest to a unit. Rally. This is what I'm talking about. He's going to slow me down. Okay, so for the rally, we see that it's rally equal to or greater than 8. That's actually going to become a 7 because it's gaining a +1 bonus for being here in these light woods. So if this is 7 or greater, he rallies. So this is the time I'm hoping for a low roll. No! Horrible! Horrible! Oh, if I had just gotten one more. Oh, wait, he can't rally. Okay, we're actually putting this back down because I did not pay attention to the fact that this card is green. Green's not a command card. He can't use it. He's spent. So he does not get to use that. No rally to worry about. Highest attack rating AI for this to attack. They can't do it. Execute mission orders. Okay, so when we go over here and we're looking at our mission orders, again, they're attempting to fire, but they don't have anyone who has line of sight that can actually fire, because the only one that actually has a little line of sight actually is this guy over here. He can see these tanks over here. Okay, actually, yeah, he might attempt to do that. Let's check this real quick. All right, his line of sight. Okay, he can't see this one because if we trace that center, he's blocked by these woods. So the only one he actually can see is this Panther here. There's no way he's going to attempt that shot. I don't even think he can damage it. He needs like a 14 on a 2d6 roll, so he's not going to make that attack. He would attack the Nashorn, but the Nashorn is still out of his line of sight. All right, so since we know they can't attack, there's not more spent units. The AI farthest from a unit moves towards. So our farthest back guy is going to be this one way back here in the back. He's just going to move forward, and then we'll draw a card. See if he is spent. He is not. And it's back to me. Okay, so since he's there, or the stress is there, I'm going to move this one up again. 1, 2, streaming him along. Pull the stress before I forget to do that. Back over here, since we're going back and forth, getting this guy up as far as I can. And we will roll the die. He's not spent by 1. I might just drive that damn Stug straight up onto him, get point blank, and spend the caps to take the shot, hope to kill him. Damn, can I get anyone over there? I would have to cross here with the Hetzer. If the Hetzer's going like that, he's going to have to... Well, I wouldn't have to expose my flank. I could turn it. And there's a chance I could get those. Right? I don't know, that might expose some of the stuff over there. We'll have to see. Anyway, let me stop rambling and draw for the AI. Nothing in priority. Unhit AI in cover. Closest to a fresh unit. Attack. Okay, if he gets +1 cap, that brings him to a 9. 9 from that, again, brings that only down to a 13. So he still can't make the attack there. And AI and 0 defense modifier, closest to a unit or mission objective, low risk move towards, cover, closest to a target. That they will do. All right, so they've got this one. And he's one to low risk move towards cover, but he's got to be moving towards. If he comes across this way, this one's spent, and this one's going to be blocked from his line of sight pretty much all the way across because of this tank wreck being here, blocking line of sight. So he should be able to scoot all along here down in this direction and maybe not get hit. So he's going to move up in this direction. And we'll draw a card to see if he's spent. He is not spent. All right, so since I don't have lines of sight over here with my Hetzer, this one's still moving up. I think I'm going to go with this Jagdpanzer, try to bring him around into this tree line, and then maybe either possibly scoot him up along the edge of the tree line and try to come in from the side, from the flank, and get right just on top of him. Ooh, what would be good if I could actually come in like this and get around behind him and get a flanking point blank shot against him. That would actually reduce his armor down to like 19 against him, including bonus and modifiers and stuff like that, which would be, it would be a 14 because of the point blank, 14 on a 19. So that would be a hit number of 5. That actually wouldn't be too bad when you adjust for all the modifiers and everything. So yeah, let's do that. Let's scoot this guy around. So 1, 2 for his bonus move. We'll roll our die. I'm taking the chance to not get these guys spent, trying to get them as far as possible. We're just going to bum rush that command tank and try to take it out. That's my key. 5. Still good. Drawing for the enemy. Let's see what they're going to get. Ooh, they got a command order. This is bad because that might rally him. Hit in fire zone, highest AR, auto rally. There it is. Knew that was coming. Knew it was going to come at some point. Can't get away from that damn thing. Damn. Damn. Oh, now I'm going to have to go after him again. I doubt I'm going to be able to get him on this round now unless I get very lucky. I could. Hold up. I got other cards. Let's see what I got. Oh, I was just looking at my cards. I knew I had this one, but I forgot about it. I could have spent this to make another attack while the mofo was hurt. I might not have killed him, but it would have been a shot. I wouldn't have needed a 10, 11, or 12 on a 2d6 roll, but that would have been game. Oh, damn, I wish I had thought about that. I can't go back and take it back now, but that's just stupid on my part. Damn, dumb gimpy. All right, so we're back to me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, scooting along this road here. Turn him this way. Bring the stress marker over. And yeah, I might just do that. Just keep shooting these two up. Jagdpanzer and a Stug. Just boom, boom, boom. Straight on top of him. Try to take him out as best I can. And if I could get just one more hit on him, I could spend some caps to fire the Ferdinand again and hope for the best. All right, let's roll for his spent check. No! Damn it. Oh, I've gotten him so far, and now he's stuck again. Oh, I'm gonna have to bring these guys around. Now that I know that the rest of these tanks aren't going to matter, these guys are scooting. All right, we got a little time left. Let's draw another card. AI plus units, we know that's not going to move. They're not going to pass. AI closest to a unit or mission objective, move towards. Low risk, move towards. So I think that's going to be this one. He's closest to a unit by far. Yeah, because he's like 5 hexes away. This guy's like 3 hexes, 4 hexes away. So he's going to move up to here. And we will do a spent check. And he is spent. That is good for me. That is perfect. With these guys being spent, it gives me a chance to maybe flank around still and get onto them. All right, just to see what we've got over here, I'm going to go ahead and take the shot with my Hetzer. Maybe I'll get lucky going after this guy. All right, so again, we're going to go ahead and draw because my firepower is an 11, so we know that I'm going to meet or beat that 9. So looking away. Let's go with this one here. This one is their flame tank. This is the OT-3442. It looks like basically a T-34 with a flamethrower on it. That is one that can actually have special like attacks and stuff against units that have that little red outline over there. Flame type units, but it still has a decently powerful gun. I mean, 8 isn't powerful when it comes into monster tanks, but that's still, really strong for a normal game. So we'll pull this off, throw him to spent. Throw it over there. Now we will make our attack. Now my firepower is 11 against his 21. No, 20. Because he's getting just +1 from that being light woods. So that's going to be a hit number of 9 going for the attack. So let's roll for him. See what we get. Hopefully I'll get lucky here. No, got a 7. So that is a miss. Or ding off his armor. So let's roll. See if I'm spent. Yep, I'm spent. Damn, units are getting spent very, 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 very quickly in this game. All right. Let's do one more AI order so we can pick up with my units in the next video. Nothing in priority. Nothing, yeah, counteractions. I don't even get the counteractions in this. AI closest unit, mission, objective, move towards. So, yep. I was actually thinking possibly moving this guy up, but there's no reason. If I move him up to there, well, I could move him up into those woods. If I move him up into those woods, he'll have a line of sight on the Nashorn, and he might be able to do some damage. So yeah. We're going to do that. We're going to move this one up here. He's going to go to there, so we need to do a spell check for him. Spend check 6. Yeah, he passes. I've actually been forgetting to put stress down for the enemy. I've been cooking through this one as much as possible, so that was my bad, but I've been keeping track for my units anyway, so that is all right. I gotta say, the game has definitely taken on an interesting turn at this point because we know where the commander is. My units are starting to surround him. You see I've got a few over here. I got a couple more over here. He's right here in these light woods. I'm planning on bringing these guys around, but the Nashorn has one of my biggest guns left, but now they've got a line of sight onto him and can potentially knock him out or do some damage to him. So I might have to attack him with my Panther to keep him from knocking out my Nashorn. We'll just have to see what happens on that. I've got my Jagdpanzer over here planning on moving up, and I just have to keep getting lucky and not roll a 1 as I'm moving these guys up as quick as possible, because I really want to surround this guy and just get someone on point blank, because if I get a couple of hits on him, I can take him out and I can win the game. All right, I gotta say, I am freaking loving Conflict of Heroes. I really love this new system. I know I've been saying it time and time again. Yeah, there are some minor flaws with the game here or there, but if you are into tactical, especially solitaire gameplay, the solo AI plays very well, and the game looks good on the board. I mean, tell me that just doesn't look like a thing of beauty with all the counters spread across and the wrecks and fire. And you see it, and especially if you've got stuff like this that you can set across the board if you're not filming, get you a little smoke coming off, it'll look even better. All right, we're going to leave it there. Make sure you pick up for the next video. I'm anticipating, now that we know where the command tank is, that it shouldn't take more than a video or 2 more to finish this out and see who's going to win. It just depends on how many of my tanks they get as I try to bum rush that guy and take him off the board. All right, but you guys stay tuned for that. Y'all take care. I'll catch you in the next one.